Back in action. Gonna expand the tool shed per se. Tmux is pretty popular at work. So I wanted to kind of expand on that and using it and just become a beast at it. Download for Linux. What is app image? Snap? Obsidian is just going to be used for notes. Adding a new repo. Interesting. Okay. So many different ways to download images. Tools in general. Had a busy weekend too. Yo, Zibby. Yeah, Zibby, that Texas one is hilarious. 12,000 tickets, dude. Jeez, brother. No rest. Rest for the wicked. Can we just create a new vault? Pick a name for your awesome vault. Home. I guess we can just start in the home directory for now. This will be good because we can figure out what we can work on. Geez, I'm drawing a blank. Markdown. Make a new folder. Tmux. Maybe there's a... I don't know. Maybe there's like a challenge to learn it. Alright. Is Logset cloud? I'm looking for something I can share between devices. Over the years, I try to streamline customizing my command line experience, be more convenient, more fun to use, or just look rad. One of the most important tools to drive my daily command line experience is Tmux. The claims it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'll look into that. Let me, the average ticket count's 35. Jeez, dude. Tmux is a terminal multiplexer. Window management, session management, new screen. So powerful alternative to screen. Fortunately, installing Tmux is pretty straightforward. Well, that's what we did, right? Yeah. The status bar is an important part of Tmux. Apart from the currently open windows, it also shows some information like date and time. The status bar can also be customized. Yo, Rainbow. A little bit, but I mean, Kali has pane options. So if I do want to use panes, the Kali Linux terminal already offers it. But Tmux is used mainly at work for our jump boxes, so I wanted to try and get this thing down. Maybe show some people some cool stuff. All your commands in Tmux are triggered as a prefix key followed by a command key. Okay. Tmux uses Control B as prefix. This notion might be a little weird if you're not used to it. Simply press Control and B keys at the same time. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I do have Tmux installed. It's on right now. It's at the bottom. Counting your days in the company. Clients would get too many useless tickets. Everyone's closing them as duplicates, but I'm the only one who's spamming L2s to add it to the rules. Master the craft, Zibby. Yeah, it sounds like you're crushing it. Yo, Droid. Yo, IDEK CTF competition 102er. The shortcut to split panes into left and right is CB%. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't even have to. You can just click C and B. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to pull out all my fingers. Prefer doing CMDs. Yeah, don't get burned out, Zibby. It's legit, dude. When there's a split into left and right, there's also a split into top and bottom. To split a pane into top and bottom. Okay, we did this. These are good. Pane management. I don't like how you can't drop the window. I mean, I guess you almost can. Now you want to move to CSI. CSI seemed interesting when we were looking at it. There's a lot of good tools there. But it's forensic based. I don't know if it'll
I mean, I guess honestly, it's probably fine. Instead of a Cali. I don't know. That'll be interesting if you drive that for CTFs. Alright, right now we're trapped in the newly created pane, but we really want to go back to the left one. Oh, money. Oh, there's also a time on it, so you can do CB, up. Oh yes, if we keep doing it, it's like a 2-second freeze out. So if we stop on the left one, oh, that's cool. Okay. In our case, we want to switch the panel on the left, so it's CV left. Just once more so we fully understand this, just mean Control B prefix, followed by the arrow key. You can now go ahead and split each of your new panels even further. Whoa, relax. Closing a panel is as simple as closing a regular terminal session. Control D. Okay. Move Control B, boom. Control D. Control B. And look at that, we can just keep going. Quote. How many panes will this allow? Holy smokes, brother. Oh, that's it. Okay, so now what if we do Control B %? Look at that little one on the bottom. Get out of here. That's too funny. Okay. That's important. We do not need to get stuck there. Creating windows. Windows in Tmux can be compared to creating new desktops. If you ever worked with one of the major Linux distros or a Mac, you'll find this analogy helpful.
Control B at once and then C. Sloppy notes now, but we'll get them together. The new window will then be presented to you in Tmux's status bar. You can now divide the pane in your new window as you like, or don't. That's up to you. That is true, Rainbow. Yeah, we got we're looking into it. We have an image of it. Wherever I threw it. I don't know where, but there's a CSI Linux image running around somewhere. You can divide the pane in your new window as you like, or don't. That's up to you. To switch to the previous window, Windows. What year were you born? 2001. What's one of this over here. Don't feel like that, Zibby. You're not wasting away. I promise you. You're doing better than most. Everyone is here. Linux was made in 91? Unix was made way before that. 71 for Unix. So then Linux 91. Okay. Linus Torvald. If you're done with your session, you can either get rid of it by simply exiting all the panes inside, or you can keep the session in the background later for reuse. To detach your current session, use CBD. So this I know. Oh, it's only one. Okay. Okay, so we'll say detach current session. Detach session list. Temple OS. Temple OS is meta. When was Temple OS made? – 2005. Oh man. Not gonna be able to stream for long. Got like another 30 minutes. Hopefully I can get on later though. Yo Dante. Yo, you changed the name? Talking Dante? Dude, new day, new Dante. Do not play with him. Do not play with him! To reattach a session and continue where you left, you need to figure out which session you want to attach to first. List the current sessions by using this. Whoa. Ooh. Does that work within? Oh, okay. Testosterone levels off the chart today. Today was sick. I got we have a proven POC of it, but it's a time blind. No, it's not time anymore. We thought it was time. It's blind Boolean based SQL injection. And at first, to verify, it was Microsoft MSQL, and to verify, I did the wait for delay, and it was like flashbacks from that one CTF challenge with the time-based Boolean blind through MP3 file metadata headers. And I was like, holy fuck, this is not what I wanted to do. But then, what was cool about that was
after I read the write-up on that one, when I found out that I was an idiot and it didn't have to be time-based, it could have just been error-based, I was like, all right, let me play around with this for a second. And it turned out that it was error-based because we proved that if is true, it's a 302 redirect back to the login page, and if it's false, it's a 200. And it's literally on this company's front page. Like, their main login page is SQL injection in like a hidden parameter header they have. It's insane. But like, all I could think of when at first I was convinced it was time-based, I was like, oh my gosh, this is about to give me more nightmares. Like, trying to dump an entire production database using time delays sounds terrible. But we ended up getting out to, it was MS SQL, so we got it out to like, what was it? It was like a notification email, so it was like a@b.com, close it out, plus, because it's MS SQL, so it was if, for the POC we just said if 1 equals 1, plus select, what is it? It was literally like 1 equals 1 plus then, or no, it's an else statement, else plus select plus 1 divided by 0, and then cancel out the rest of the query. So this is what we had got it boiled down to. At first I was doing this. If 1 equals 1, it's parentheses. It was like wait for, which is weird because it's one word in Microsoft. Wait for delay plus, it was like 0, 0, or no. They do like 0, 0, 05. Plus else, but so this wasn't a white box test. The white box is like if they want us to test a specific application. I don't know. It's weird how they do it. Like, customers can kind of pick and choose what they want. It makes sense to do a white box because, like, obviously we'll be able to figure out a lot more information about the application and different vulnerabilities. This one is for an engagement I'm doing in September. So I'm going there for a red team operation. We're doing like OSINT and gathering stuff right now. So eventually when we get there, we have stuff already on a list that we want to test or stuff that's interesting. So this was, we just ran a scan, came across, it's literally the front login page of this company. Of their corporate portal, and it's just sitting right there, and and we came across the different parameters and we were testing it. But what was weird, which is actually the first flaw in SQL map I've ever seen. The first time I've ever seen SQL map not be able to work on injection is. The issue with this was when we were validating, we were using wait for delay 5. If 1 equals 1 is not true, right? Then we can say wait for plus, because you have to encode spaces, wait for delay. We can literally say the same thing here, like this. What was weird though was the delay was doubled. So when we put wait for delay is 5 seconds, the request returned to us in 10 seconds. SQL map does not offer a validation for time-based queries to mark that as being a valid response. So it's proven SQL injection because we could do if delay equals 5 If 1 equals 1 is true, delay is 5 seconds. But however this application is configured, the delay is actually 10 seconds. Else, we can say delay is 3 seconds and it'll actually be 6. If you take this and try and put this into SQL map will say it's not valid because it set the delay to 3 seconds or 5 seconds, but it's returning a different value. So it's the first time I've ever seen SQL map have a limitation to its capability. Like it's not the end all be all solution that I thought it was, which was really interesting to see. Because now tomorrow when we go in, we'll be able to code it, and we're just gonna use the time command. So it'll literally just be like time curl whatever request, and then insert parameter. But I mean, we also validate. You can validate also with version. So if version equals version, because at first I thought it was a like a blacklist for certain keywords, but it wasn't. And it's interesting doing it on MS SQL like Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, and the SQL map, it's such a weird one-off case because SQL map literally... Like, I ran the URL through SQL map, and it was like, there's no vulnerabilities here, nothing's happening, nothing's reflecting. But then I put the sec list, the SQL thing through it, and on the time delays, it was giving double. But it was not... SQL map does not validate that. Like, there's no correlation SQL can make to be like, okay, we set the delay to 4, but it returned an 8. Let's try this pattern repeating. Oh, okay, so when we set it to 3, it's 6, 9, 18, whatever. SQL map does not have the capability to recognize that, which will be interesting. We haven't told them yet. We're probably not going to until the end of the report because we want to dump the database if we can. But it was just interesting to see that SQL map could not detect SQL injection, which I just thought was really interesting because SQL map is praised as being like the cornerstone of that vulnerability. You'd think SQL map would be able to tell you if the response is different from the time delays set. It can detect when cookies change and lots of other stuff. Yeah, I mean, the delay is different, but I mean, if you're an application and your code, like SQL map is still, it's not human. It doesn't have the ability for interpretation. So like, if SQL map says wait for delay 5 seconds and it returns 10 seconds, 10 is not equal to 5. So SQL map is not going to be able to be like, okay, that request was doubled. Let's test other values or numbers in place of it and see if those are also doubled. So I don't know. It was just really interesting to see that and to find it with the sec list. The cookies change and lots of other stuff. Yeah. I mean, nothing else changed. It was nice that we were able to get it down to, what did I have this as before? Oh, no, we didn't do that. It was, maybe select plus 1 equals 1 worked. But before that, because true was a 302, false was a 200, we had just done wait for plus delay plus whatever it is, 0, 0, 0. For whatever reason, this still caused a 302 if it was true, and then false if else.
Rainbow back to school, brother. Yeah, good luck, dude. Enjoy school.
Enjoy being however old you are. It goes quick. Life is sweaty, dude. Enjoy it when it's not that sweaty. Okay. Yeah, of course, Rainbow. To connect to that session. If you prefer to give your sessions a more meaningful name. Oh. Create new. Oh, there was also another tool we used today. What's it called? Shell Shock? Yeah, this... Not... Is it? I'll have to figure it out, but there was a cool thing we used, because we also got RC today on something, and instead of just doing like a standard reverse shell, like a bash shell, they used some script or tool. I'll have to figure out what it was, but it wasn't persistent. Like, you could just send in commands. Shell shock vulnerability CGI bin. No, it's literally like a reverse shell tool. Like, it's used for reverse shells. But it ran request, like, it was really simple. It was like ls download, execute if you want to execute commands. But it was cool because all we were doing today was just doing ls and download, just like pulling different files, DLLs, without, because we're not trying to get caught, right? So what was cool about it was it persisted within a process. I'll have to figure out the name of it, but from what they're saying, it's pretty much almost guaranteed. It's undetectable. Like, it's a reverse shell that's completely undetectable. That flies under the radar. It was so cool. I'll have to figure out the tool name. But yeah, it was really sweet. Oh man, it was gonna be a fast stream. John came back, the guy who I gave shitbox to. He's here. He's in love with some chick. So he came back. He's here till Wednesday, I think. But he was he was telling me about shitbox and he was showing his mom and she was like, "What the fuck is that thing?" It literally looks like a bomb. Oh, speaking of which, this is that top shelf loud pack Zaza, because you know we do not do Reggie. It's that Rat Pack. We got 3 more of these things. Shitbox V2 is coming alive soon. I just have to figure out how to set up the stream for it because I had to code it on my computer. And you can't see the code. But I'm very excited to build V2. And we have a load of different attachments and modules, whatever you want to call them, for it, which should be really interesting. Yeah, the possibility. Shitbox V2. I want to do it as a giveaway. And actually put some time into this one because we whipped John's up in like 3 days. Probably like 10 or 12 hours total. But I think if we actually sweated it, it could be sick. But I'm going to be right back. Why should I use Tmux? Context switching and remote working, platform independence, customizability.
Interesting.
It would be cool to show up to work and like just put these guys onto some forbidden Tmux commands. Luckily, most of the stuff is quite simple to discover. Whoa, oh my gosh. Rotate through the panes. Suspend the current client. Jeez, brother. Some of the commands I'm using myself quite often are CBZ. Oh, okay. So if you do like CB, what is it, percent for vertical, and then you do CBZ. Oh. And then CBZ back. Ow. That's a great one. That's pains. CBC arrow key. What? What? CB. What? Oh, capital C. Okay, so if we do CB, capital C. What? See, I'm a little illiterate, so CB, boom, CB percent to split again, and then we can do CB. Control Shift C. Whoa, what? Oh man, okay, what? Tmux, resize pane in any direction. What is, what? Resize pane, followed by a hyphen. What? Down, up, left, right. Oh. Wait, what? Control B, Shift percent. Okay, so if we do Control B semicolon, we can do resize pane dash L. gonna do swap. Oh wait, that detached from it. How do we just remove a pane? Control BD just detaches. Yeah, okay, so where do we... Closing panes. Oh, Control D. Oh, okay. I was going too fast. So Control B, boom, Control D. Okay, okay. CBX. Kill pane. Oh, it asked you. Okay. So you can get the prompt, or you could just do Control D. Oh, okay. Oh, you just do CB. That's sweaty. Close pane with ask. And if we want to... How do we rename a pane or rename a window? Oh. What a cool tip.
CB comma. XT3 bug. You're sneaky with it. Welcome, brother.
I'm gonna get off here soon.
Gotta go to dinner.
But I thought I would have longer. They do not plan this fast. CA. Dude, I want to make a list too. I think a video would be nice to support it. Of just helpful, like hotkeys. I would be surprised. Does Tmux have one? Tmux, go to last ran command. Because that's one of the issues that's pretty common, is if there's like a whole load of output, like scrolling to the top. Scroll to the top of terminal output. I'll scroll up and down. Scroll up to last command ran. The hotkey is hard coded for the time being. Control shift left, control shift right. It's not working. I want to scroll to the top of this command. Yo, Bloods. Have people been scrolling up to find their error message all these years? The only thing I did was Control Shift F to start the search, and the standard is backwards already. No. That does not help. Tmux. Scroll up to last command. Oh, really? Whoa. Control B, shift, page up? No. Control B. Dude, it's because I got this like 60% keyboard. Jesus, come on. FN shift, no. FN shift, no.
Huh.
That's so weird. It would be nice if I don't have to scroll like that. That's a weird scroll.
CB page up scrolls up, but I have problems with it too. When the output is too long, it gets cut off, and I can't get to the beginning of the output.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem I'm trying to solve. Dude, why is this not? Control V. Oh. Well, yeah, okay. Control B, bracket, Shift K. Damn, Tmux. Alright, I gotta go. Peace, brothers. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good night. I will talk to y'all soon. Deuces. We'll be back to this soon. Hopefully some CTF soon. Tmux was just for personal flavor, but I wanted to talk to y'all. Deuces, guys.